It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it!
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Return starts at the 9. He spins right by him. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. At the 20. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals find an answer with their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Bengals literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, Matty Young. Ball came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get ready.
Out of the gun, Young. For big yards on the right side. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either.
Okay.
This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Set. Cut.
On first down, they'll run. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Go now. Ken Black. Hut.
Young working from the gun. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 5-point first quarter lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score. Commanders 13. Bengals 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Burrow from the gun. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they let first down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up second and 10. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Right 80. Right 12. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Gun. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Again, it's Burrow. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second and 6 coming up here.
It's just set. Cut. Right in.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On one, ready?
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Right 80. Right touch.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Right 80. Cut.
Tight end going in motion here. They give it to him again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's caught. Chase has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
They'll run it here. It's Todd Phillips. And stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 13-7 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Throwing is Burrow. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start...
Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked.
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
Returnable from the 1. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. He manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Set.
Young throwing here. Setting up the screen. Shoots away from one. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Okay.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Close. Shot. 17. Ready?
And wait, what's this? They fake a spike.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And 9 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
180. Stop.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
11. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That one's cut along the left sideline. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice game. They're down to the 36. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. 180.
A give now from the gun. They're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, And he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Well, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. Right 80. 11. Dot.
Back to the well again. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He's him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go. Hey, can. Dot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's able to hit well as caught. And they get this down to the 28. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Get set.
Hand off now from the gun. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Right 80.
Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
180.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in, and they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Set, go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. Look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run. Washington calls it second timeout.
A gain of 9.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. He throws a bullet to the set. Caught inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
The score, Commanders 20, Bengals 16.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Bengals first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Bengal first down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back to throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Commanders 20.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Burrow on first down. Buys time, rolling right. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Straight in the center of the field. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 20.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 40.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Set. Ready. Black. 95. Hut.
They'll run now on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, set. 10 black. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That one hits for 30. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35.
Here we go.
First down, Young. It is cut left side. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. Design quarterback run here. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
27.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Gun. Dot.
Here's Burrow. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go. Dot.
On first down, here's Burrow. He puts some juice on it deep. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Set.
On play action, here's Young. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ready?
Now we're on the counter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Check pink. Blue check. Here we go. Set.
Another carry for it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
The 21-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
the set.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Set, hut. 52 boom. Ready?
On third down, it's Young. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Fourth down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
He fields it from the 8. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
I'm fine, ready?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
Burrow from the gun. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Takes over 1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Down.
Young to throw it. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Young's pass.
Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
We've set it down from 37.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. Stop.
Setting him on the dive. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
There's a dive up the middle. Oh, he drops and cuts to the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Young on the play action. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Young throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down, they need 7.
Set, hut. Ready?
He's back to throw. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from the 32.
Set. Ready.
They'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
38.
Here he is to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that's going to bring up a tough 4th down here that this offense needs to have.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
Down. 52 blue. Green jack. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. And to force it on 4th, and Jay Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
11. It's just
Dive play straight ahead. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. That's good for a couple of yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. So the Bengals take this one on the road. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp.